properly. So, yeah.
I'd like to begin to ask you about your wine business, but before we get onto this, I know that people keep coming at you with this question, but I remember buying the Moonfog sampler in 2000, where you did a couple of tracks outside of Satyricon, and one was Ibon with Phil Anselmo of Pantera. Is there any talk about reviving that, especially, or other side projects that you can clearly do, from your computer these days?
Well, every time when my brother Philip and I meet, we talk about it. Yeah, so that's surely something that we would love to do, but it is hard to make that happen. It is. I'm not really in touch with Fenris, and nor is Philip.
Well, that's a different story, yes.
I guess Killjoy of Necrophagia didn't necessarily. Yeah, I don't know if he, in terms of lyrics, that was pretty much Philip for the most part, and in terms of music, that was 95% me, if not more. So I'm sure we would. I mean, Philip and I, just being brutally honest, Philip and I could do Ibon without Fenris and without our late brother Killjoy, but I think that we should have finished it when we were working on this back in late 90s, early 2000s. But frankly speaking, it was Philip's addiction at the time that ruined this whole project. That's all there is to it. We could talk about this and that, but that's what it comes down to. It was at the time, it was beyond fucked up, and but he really was. Like we were in the studio trying to do things. I'd come out from the recording room. I'd find him, lying passed out on pills, heroin, whatever, on the floor, and with his entourage surrounding him, not wanting to interfere or do anything that could offend him, because he was the big guy. And then I'd be like thinking to myself, what the hell is this? I love this guy and he's a great musician, but I'm a black metal guy. I'm not a Pantera fan. And when I travel from, the other side of the world to come work, I'm here to work, not to, do drugs. So for me, that was a deeply frustrating period that really upset me. But I consider Philip one of my very best friends and an outstanding musician. So in one way or another, I would love to do more music with Philip at some point, that's for sure.